Nasdaq will open in 5 minutes. For context, we are gapping down. We are gapping down. We are within the tight trading range, overall tight trading range. And I'm looking for the targets below as of now. If the market opens up and give me one or two bull bars, then it's very high probability that we are gonna take out the previous day low and take out this low, the 8th July low. 8th July, 9:30. But as of now, on the 4 hours, the market is more bullish than it's bearish, but it's in an overall trading range and a downward sloping channel. The second chart we are going to look at is the hourly time frame. We are getting bull closes above the 20 period moving average on the hourly time frame. We are getting closes above the previous week's high. So that's good for the bulls. And coming down, even down to 15 minutes, we have a lot of bullish price action going on around this point, and we have about 4 minutes till the market is going to open, and we are very close to where we closed on Friday. The gap is getting smaller and smaller. We have filled the gap on the weekly time frame. The new day opening gap, it was inefficient. Now the market has retested those points. Let's see where will we open. 3 minutes. Gap is getting smaller and smaller. This is a strong enough 15 minutes bar. Bulls support above this point, stop below the low of this bar. The one time the risk is at 786 around this point. Single standard deviation of that range is 27 points far above. See, as the market is about to open in 30 seconds, the gap is getting smaller and smaller. We will probably open where we closed on Friday, or with a minor gap. On a 5 minutes, this is bearish price action, relatively bearish price action. But for context, we are within the overall trading range. The previous day high is this point, and the previous day low is this point. The market is open. Let's see how the first five bars are going to close. The gap is closed now. I'm watching how the first 5 minutes are going to close. Basically, the first 15 minutes is going to create the initial range, and I'm trading the breakout of that initial range. Good. That's a really strong bar. It's a strong enough bar. If we get a closing above the moving average, can easily expect price to come somewhere around this point. The first 5 minutes, the bulls are trying to get a closing above the moving average. We have touched the upper portion of the channel. We getting strongly getting rejected from that point. See this bear channel. Since last week was a doji candle, it's basically a 80% probability that we are going to take the low and the high of the previous candle. We are right at the single standard deviation of this range. Pushed one time, two time, and this was the third time. Now we are retesting the upper portion of this channel. I want to see how the reaction, what sort of reaction we will get. Okay, do I? We have this candle that is imbalanced, also an indication that the market will revisit this bar. Do we have any other inefficiencies? Nope, not even on a 5 minutes. Let's go at time frame above. We had an inefficiency at the Asian range that got filled. This was at 454 that got filled. Now we have an inefficiency right at the low of 915, which is not basically showing up on 15 minutes, but we can still see it on 5 minutes. Okay. 775 level is something which is 775.2. The first bar was an outside down bar. Now we are getting the second bar of the 15 minutes. We have 10 minutes till the first 15 minutes is going to close. We have a strong enough bull bar, good enough for some sideways price action. If I try to take a short, I do have a very bad context for the shorts because in the Globex time frame, this is a bad context for shorting. On the 15 minutes, even on an hourly, it's a bad. The best I can get is the close of the hourly gap. Oh, 4 hours, not 4 minutes. We have 21 minutes till the 4 hours will close. We'll see how the 4 hours is going to close. Do the Bulls have enough strength to close it above 20 period moving average or not? We have 20 minutes, or Bulls have 20 minutes to decide. Otherwise, we can easily fall back down to the monthly open. That's the least bears can get. That this is good enough. Let's see if he gets closes below the bars. This is the second 5 minutes bar on on the regular trading hours. Coming back to 15 minutes. Context is very bad, very bad. The first bar is doji, second bar is doji. Let's see how the third bar will form. This is strong enough and good for the bears. I need the bears to give me a closing below a bar that would be good sign. That would be really, really good sign. If the bears continue to stay above this moving average, that's not good. I need the bears to give me closing below this bar and below this moving average. Also, if they clear out this inefficiency, that would be really nice. I'm still a little more bearish than bullish. I'm expecting a move down to this point, like this point, or below this low. See this point, this, which is 551.08. Bears are trying. In 2 minutes, if we stay at this area or below the moving average on a 5 minutes, that's a good sign for the bears, and we can get a strong move down. On a 1 minute, we are like bears are successful holding the price down. Please don't. I do not want the bears to like leave me out of this trade. Go without me. That's that's not good. Uh, okay. Keep an eye on this price, which is 688. 688. We are back within this range. We are retesting the previous day close, previous day low, not the close. Our target is still around this point, previous week's low. 50 seconds. Finally, we have the opening range or the initial range. 22 seconds. The price should stay below this box. If we get a closing below this, then it's good enough for me. Or you can use this point also, 688. Still, it's the same thing. Wait, wait for me, buddy. First 15 minutes are closed. 72. That's a bad risk to remove. Still, that's a bad risk to reward trade. I am not interested. It's forcing me to buy right at. We are retesting the previous day close. We have given a single close below the previous day close. That's that's not a good risk to reward. Because if I take a trade here, this is the minimum I'm expecting. So is it gonna come to this point before going that above this point? I don't know. I don't know. And one more thing, we never got a close below this range, so that makes the trade invalid. Never got validation. Never got validated on a 1 minute. Never got a closing below. First bar was a doji bar. The second bar, doji bar. Third bar was a fairly climactic bar. Double bottom with Friday low. So is the trade still valid? I don't know. The only thing I know is if I get a closing below on a 1 minute below the range, then I would have to execute it aiming for at least half of this range, which is 76 points. So the game of yes. हेलो बीटीसी का व्यू बताओ बीजू पवाना कैसे हो यार तुम हमेशा आते हो भाग जाते हो बताया तो था यार उस दिन भी मैंने बीटीसी का भी बताया था बीटीसी के अलावा सारी चीजें बताई हैं अभी देखो तुमने मैसेज किया और तुम निकल गए अच्छा 10 minutes we have 10 minutes till the hourly candle is going to close. Along with the hourly candle, the 4 hours also is going to close. So let's see. Big up, big down, big confusion. It's a lot of overlapping bars, which makes it very difficult for the market to move anywhere. So, never even got a validated setup, but still, this is where we opened, right? We never went above the opening of the first candle. We have taken out the low. Bulls who bought below this bar and bought more lower, they have made money. That is this price is the break-even price. 2 minutes till the hourly candle is going to close. If we close here, then that makes it a very high probability that we are gonna get a follow through. The first leg down, second leg down, third leg down, and we are making an expanding triangle. 2 minutes. The price just to have to hold at the 50% of the range for just 2 more minutes, then it would be more bullish than bearish. We still are below the moving average on the regular trading hours. That makes it more bearish than bullish. For the price to show some bullishness, I need some closes above the moving average, closes above this wick high, and this green box. 6 seconds. Okay. Okay. Let's. We're going to test the opening candle probably now. First candle of the day. We have never tested that point. So 0.97. Uh, 4 hours. That was a bearish, or that was a neutral close on the 4 hours. A doji candle. Still, on the hourly, it was, you know, more bullish than bearish. 15 minutes is where the problem started. More confusion, confusion. Buying it is more reasonable than selling it. Yes. Bar number 7. Now, this is the range that's being played out. The third bar of the day is the range of current price action. If we get a closing above the third bar, that makes it more probable that we are going to test the first bar of the day. If we test the first bar of the day, that makes it more probable that we are gonna test the previous day high and the 50% of the recent range. So it all comes together. On a 5 minutes, we are above the moving average. And on the regular trading hours, we are below the moving average. This can be the next target potentially. This is the next target. Way above the VWAP. Oh, nice. We are above the VWAP. That's nice. Bar number 8. 51. Sorry, sorry. Wow. Jimmy? 61 or 41? 61, 40. I need a closing above the bar 40, 940 bar. That would make it more bullish than bearish. And it would will cancel out this leg. We're getting a close above the three high. No, we retested the open of the day. Now we are falling back down. Bears who sold this bar and sold above this bar will get out at break even. Their break even price is 552.92. 860. I'm looking for 860. 860 as a target, which will take us right at the Asian high of Friday's Thursday Asian high. Is that reasonable enough? If I take a standard deviation of this range, it takes us above this one. I may have cracked it. I may have. I might be correct about this trade. Something like this. Get a long position open, 59 points, risking 50. Something like this. If you pay attention to this area, now I see. You see this? We have gotten a close above. We have gotten a close above the previous 15 minutes high. That makes it bullish again. We are already bullish on the hourly time frame, right? How about 4 hours? Is it bearish? No. Is it neutral to bullish? Yes. So this price is good as a target. Let's see what happens. We have 14 minutes left till the first hour of the day is going to close. Let's not forget the criteria for entry. The entry criteria is I need a 1 minute closing above this high, then I'll enter right at 800. Stop loss would be below this low, aiming for at least 1 to 1 risk to reward ratio that would take us to 860. Ice. Bulls are trying to get a close above the moving average, which is good for the bulls. Really good for the bulls. Bulls should not get rejected at this black box and fight its way above 554.61. That will make it clearly bullish. 5 minutes. On a 5 minutes, we are riding the 20 period moving average. On a 15 minutes, we still are riding the 20 period moving average. The game mafias. There's basically 90% chance that we are going to take the high of the day, which is the first candle of the day. So that makes it more probable. Yeah, it is. Ah, let's go. 20, 10, 20, 10, 20. I'm watching it very closely to see if we get a closing above 800 for me to enter the trade. This is the same trade on the QQ fuse. Let's see how the first hour will close on the regular trading hours. First hour, if we, oh, nice. That's nice. Nice. I need a closing above. Closing above would be really nice. A closing above would also give a closing above the 20 period moving average. Are we getting a close above? No. We got a close. This is a second close above the moving average on a 5 minutes. I'm waiting for this hourly candle to close. We did got a close above, right? So that makes it a valid trade for entry. Let's see. Eh, We have 7 minutes till the first hour is closed. So the first hourly candle 20 period moving average is where? It's at 554.65. 554.65. Okay, so right around this point. 554.65. 554.65. So this green line, right? I need the price to stay above 65. That would make a strong bullish case on the hourly time frame. Ahem. Let me see this. I know we have an imbalance on the 1 minute, but still the trade is valid. So I'm not putting too much weight on the inefficiency. Oh God, 65 should stay above 65. For context, this is the second close above the moving average. Two, three consecutive bull bars. Probably we'll get a second leg up if we close right around this point. Uh, it would have been much better if we would have closed above the initial range on a 5 minutes. That would have been really great for the bulls. But still, it's a three-bar micro channel that makes it more probable to get a second leg up. But for that, oh, I don't want the price to come back to this point. That would basically take me out. I'm really questioning myself today because I don't think this is a good context. We are basically trying to buy where bears are selling. And if bears are selling, and I was trying to sell it where bulls were buying. We are in a range, in a ranging conditions. So let's see. Getting 3 minutes till the hourly candle is going to close. Getting out at minus 27 points. Should I not? So don't know, don't know, don't know. Yeah, I'm getting out. It's a bad trade. 31. Yeah. Okay, guys, I think I should not trade anymore. I'm done for the day. I know, but I don't think it's worth fighting. Today it's not worth fighting. Not even a single bit. Range is tight. 115 points range. Still very tight range. Okay.